Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends, to today's episode of Top Deck, where we are covering a new and updated top 200 Jeskai Control list. So this is post-ban. Very excited. This was certainly one that had needed some fine-tuning here with the brainstorm ban. So certainly excited to check it out here today. It is by Ninja, also known as Thomas Picorni. So congratulations, bud, on hitting the top 200 here with this lovely list, and I'm excited to cover it here. So with that said, Planeswalkers, appreciate you tuning in. Flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video. If you got questions, if you got comments, if you got feedback, let me know down below. Love to hear from you. On top of that, feel free to hop on the Discord server. We are also running a standard 2022 event right now, or league slash tournament. Check that out. It's on MTGA. Looking forward to running that. Great prizes as well, so feel free to sign up for that. So with that said, deck list is available for you down below in the details of the description. On top of that, you'll find the timestamps where we will cover the strategy objective of this list. We'll go into boarding for you in best of 3. We'll play that competitive Magic here in both best of 1 and best of 3. Season just reset, so just like playing in Mythic. And then last but not least, we'll do a little bit of an outtake and retrospective and talk about where this might sit in the current meta, my friends. So excited to be playing this here today. Looking forward to it. Appreciate your support. Great ways to do that, and stay in touch down below. But let's get to it with our Jeskai Control list. So here's what we got going on. Ninja, certainly making some adjustments, which I really like here. And the other reason why I preferred to run his list is the fact that it mainboards Aggro the Gods, which I like, particularly in best of 1. So that is very, very helpful. So thank you. That's not always necessarily mainboard. It can be brought in. But biggest pieces here, again, obviously we lost Brainstorm, but we've got a whole host of other things here, particularly lots of damage going on. We still have our counter magic. We can go dig for answers with Narset, Prismatic Command, a few different things, Day of Judgment on the board wipes. So what we're really doing with this list is, even though we have Wrath of God on the sideboard, we're looking for more one-on-one. The other board wipers here being Anger the Gods. Other than that, what we have here at the top end is our lovely Torrential Gearhulk. This does run 3, so slightly expensive list, and then 4 Magma Opuses as well. I did craft a little bit here, so would love to keep that, but I want to keep you guys on the seat of your toes and pants and top of your game here. So I want to make sure we do this. A well-stocked list, obviously, as well as in terms of lands, and a lot of things that were going on here. So late game deck, controlling the early game, managing the board, getting to Torrential Gearhulk, Magma Opus, to Fury here. We got ways to pull things back here, again with Mythic's Mastery as well. Certainly if you get to Overload, would love to see that. I don't think we'll get there today, but if we do, you never know. So that is the strategy objective of this list: tying the early game down, getting to the late game, punishing our opponents, and going from there, my friends. So we'll move on to the best of 3 sideboard. We're going to break this down 3 ways: aggro, mid-range, and late game. So for our lovely historic, in terms of aggro lists, typically you're going to hit things like mono green elves. You might also hit mono red aggro. We have mono black aggro, which we ran yesterday, something you can check out. There is white weenies, or mono white aggro as well. You can check those out. Additionally here, in this space, you might run into burn lists, or we begin to bridge things with Coco lists, Angels, Selesnya, and then also mono green Stompy. So that is where we're at. Here, we're going to make sure we're running these wipes, which we have already mainboarded. Then additional things like Baffling's End, Aether Gust isn't terrible, Justice Strike is good here. Fry can work out really nicely, Brazen Borrower isn't bad, or Wrath of God as well. Are all things that you can think about moving in. You can certainly begin to move things out like Dovin's Veto, if you want to as well. Certainly can change some of the top end here of your list if you'd like to clean it up. Then again, in terms of those mid-range decks, we talked about Selesnya Company. We got Angels, additionally that mono green Stompy, but here you'll also begin to find things like John Food, Izzet Phoenix, Esper Control decks, begin to get into the mid to late game as well, depending on what we're hitting. And then also in this space, we begin to hit Aura's decks, Azorus, Orzhov as well, and additionally Rakdos Arcanus are some to think about. Here again, we're going to begin to continue to focus either on creatures, or we'll split it out and start to think about more control here with things like Dovin's Veto, Mystical Dispute, as a few, potentially even commence the end game if they're starting to run slips like some of those Auras decks, or is it Phoenix decks, something to consider and think about. Then last but not least, as we move into late game, we got our Jeskai Control decks. We also have Esper Control. We have Dimir Control, or traditional Gandalf decks, Azorus. Here you might find 5-color Niv Mizzet Reborn decks as well. And the other thing that I might have forgot in mid-range is also that John Food, so just want to call that out. Here in this space, we begin to look at, again, things like Mystical Dispute, also Dovin's Veto, and then we may want to run Brazen Borrower if we want to push the Planeswalker back to set us up for another counter later. Commence the end game is something else as well. So those are all a host of things. Again, we're looking to remove the direct damage stuff, or creature or board wipes here. If they are late game focused, then it's really going to be control magic and who's going to fire off first. So that is strategy objective of this list in terms of breaking down, holding the board on the early game, getting to late game, closing the match. And then in terms of how we're going to board against aggro, mid-range, and late game and some of the meta, my friends. So with that, let's go play that competitive Magic. Certainly stoked to play this list. Last time we did it, we had a lot of fun. Certainly want to come back to this. Like I said, additionally, historic ranked, we did our mono black aggro list. Today, we're doing our Jeskai Control list by the Ninja, or Tom Picorni. So congrats again, bud, and certainly excited to be playing your list here. Great ways to connect it down below. Support the channel. Also, we got swag store going on, so I know a lot of you like that too, so thank you. We'll keep this because we got the board wipe, we also got this, and we can go dig. So certainly good things here. Now we can pitch Magma Opus if we want to. Do we want to do something here with this? I feel like we do this. Get that out for now. Activates. Whoop. Sorry, can't see it around my camera. I'll grab our memory lapse. We'll try and get to Fury down. I'm going to bank on a counter here. Like we said. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can get this guy in. Probably not. There There it is. Denials. That's all right. Oh my gosh, the emotes. We are gonna mute this one. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Yeah, we knew we were in trouble. All right, no more emotes. Boom! We muted that person. Cortino. I think I know who that is. It's all good. Not too worried about it. They had a better matchup against us anyway. All right, on to our next lineup here. So really, not much we could do. We know we could have played slower. It's past go. They had rogues. It happens. Opponent's going to stay first. We'll keep this. It's risky. We can boost with Magma Opus here to Torrential Gearhulk if we want. These are all going to come in tap, though. It's a huge problem. There we go. Now they're not. This could be an issue. We need to get quickly to get there. Some counter magic. Wrong hand to keep here, unfortunately. Oh, more Lance. Oh my gosh. All it's going to take is one board wipe card, though. Oh no. That's a huge problem for us. Huge problem for us. They would just sack that anyway.
Keep up the pace.
That's brutal. We need to get to activate. Let's find it. Anger. There it is. There we go. Just what we needed.
Meditate and prepare.
Overload plays everything back. Now we're going to want to keep our set in there. There we go. So we'll play this. All right, so we'll play this again. Boom. There we go. Woo! Went through a ton of the deck. got them off. Oof, oof, oof. Not bad. All right, rogues, mono black, zombies. On to our next one here. Seki. All right, we can keep this. This is going to be our favorite Jund food here. Oh, never mind. Mono red burn. Ouch. This could go real fast. Oh. Oh. Let's go. Library. We'll go graveyard. All right. Ooh, run him up's not gonna be enough. But that's okay. Now we're in a decent spot. Let's go library.
I know my responsibility. Let's skip to the good part.
We need to hit. We need to hit a life gain here, which is going to be the key. Let's go library. And let's do this.
Past, present, and future are back with an open mind.
Let's grab that one. Boom! We are good. They were not coming back from that mono red burn, baby. All right, nice. Best of one minus our lovely rogues. That's all right. All right, on to our Best of 3 here. Traditional, standard, ranked again. Yesterday, the mono black. Today, top 200 Jeskai Control. Let's go for it. We are going for it, my friends. HG team. We will play first, absolutely. I will keep this. Mono green Stompe it is. Ooh, Gruul. This Gruul. Aggro. Instead.
There are so many mysteries to uncover.
Can't see her on my camera. Grab our Nip Mizzet.
With thoughtfulness before action.
Could have waited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I won't forget our time together.
One, two, three, four, five. Let's go library. So depending on how they play this, we're actually going to pitch it. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's a problem. I should have flipped that back with memory lapse. Now I should have tapped there, but that's all right. We'll double block. 5. I need the Helix, but I also need to counter this questing beast here. Not gonna get it. Not gonna get it. We'll go to the next one. Very, very unlucky there. So, what are we gonna do instead? 3 or less. Got a Wrath of God. Let's grab that one. We can still play the rest of the stuff. Memory Lapse, I still like. Two more. We're gonna want to kill everything on the board. Keep the one Dovin's Veto for Clythos. Actually, let's grab the Borrowers. Let's drop commit. Well, actually, that one's not bad to keep. Let's go one. No, we want the Prismatic Command. Get rid of that. That's all right. Even though the dig helps us, if we can't transform it, it's not helpful. And if they're running multiple Clythos, it's a bad matchup. We're gonna play this. We will keep. We'll push that back. One red. There we go. Gives us what we need. Hey. Deals 1. Ooh. Two, three, four, five. Ooh. So we got to keep our shark up because it can pop dead. No. Two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five, six. There we go. One, two, three, four, five, six. So I actually need to do this on the stack. It's the right way to do it. So they didn't do it. Cost 2 to go. Sacrifice 1 to do it. There we go. The fact that they attacked in with the landlord is the big thing for us here. Even though I could have grabbed that too, but I needed a life. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. There we go. Ooh. Oof, 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 oof. Not bad. We could still play Aether Gust here too, if we wanted. So that worked fine. We don't have any destroy enchantment things. We can use the memory lapse. That's fine. We'll let that hit. It worked out fine. Okay, we'll keep it. We'll go from there. There we go. We can keep this. Pick that thing off. Is it enough? Protection from blue. There you go. We can choose. Go. We still have our Gear Hulk. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Is there a cleave? Direct bone crusher damage. Nope. Glythos. What do we got on there? 3?
I train every day. No one's more prepared.
Bam! We did it. We did it and came back. Very, very nice here today against a Gruul aggro list, my friends. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. Very excited about that. So, investment worth it, I guess, right? Not bad. You got to win a lot more than that, but that's how it goes. So, great deck nonetheless. Hats off to the Ninja, Tom Picorni. Again, very like what we have going on here with this Jeskai Control list. Seen some with less torrential Gearhulks, a little bit different on the main board as well. We talked with Anger of the Gods and some of the other stuff here, but I like that better against an aggro heavy kind of meta right now. Additionally, with what's out there, on top of that, for a best of 1 list, like we like to run too. So with that said, best of 1, we went 2-1, so very healthy. And then best of 3, we went 2-1 against that Gruul aggro list. So very fun here today, Planeswalkers. Again, if you got questions, if you got comments, let me know down below. Where's this sit in the meta today? So in best of 3, it's certainly close to tier 1, I would say, and close to probably tier 1 in best of 1 as well. Probably more of a top of tier 2 for best of 1, and maybe more of a top, right at the cusp of tier 3 there, or sorry, tier 1 for best of 3. So again, probably looking like that. In terms of where things are at with this particular deck. Really like it. So again, that's best of 1, probably closer to tier 2, middle tier 2 or high tier 2, and best of 1, potentially tier 1, high into tier 2. So really like what we have going on. Again, questions, comments, let me know. Appreciate your support as always, Planeswalkers. Flip me a like. Don't forget to sign up for the Standard 2022 league. Check that out in the description. On top of that, feel free to hop in the Discord server. Would love to see you there. Lots of cool stuff, prizes, all that fun. On top of that, great ways to support the channel down below. We got swag, we got merch, we got discounts on custom sleeves and playmats, stuff like that. Check that out. And other great ways to stay connected, because we got a lot of stuff coming your way. More top decks for standard, more top decks for historic here. Standard 2022 jank. Tier list just released the standard tier list and did the standard 2022. You can check that out. Historic's coming, I promise. Getting ready here before Jumpstart. And then last but not least, our Friday night meta, my friends. So with that said, you stay safe. We'll see you again soon. Hope you enjoyed today's list. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Sayonara. Until next time, my friends. Mythras out. Stay safe.